Hi, I'm Sam, and I'm going to be attempting to build my very own personal AI. For as long as I was a child, I've really liked the idea of automation and specifically AI automation. And now with this YouTube channel, you guys are going to see the birth of my passion project. I'm going to be building my very own personal AI assistant with zero experience, honestly, zero money in my bank account, and just a lot of writing code and praying that it works. Um, so before I get started, I have some goals that I want to go through. One of them is that I want my AI to be personable. I want to be able to speak to it and for it to speak back to me. Just no chat bot, no GPT kind of stuff. I want a live, something that I feel like I'm having a conversation with. Two, I want it to be able to carry out tasks in my everyday life. Um, Something that I can turn on my lights with, something that I can help me brew a coffee, something like that. I want um, automation in my life. I want something that'll help me go through everyday life. And three, I want it to be everywhere with me. Think like Tony Stark's Jarvis. I want this thing to be able to go from my room to my phone to my car to my AirPods. Maybe in the future, if I even ever get this thing working, we can experiment having it on TVs, something like in glasses. I know that's really popular, so transferable. And I want this project to be able to be used by other people. I don't want this to be costing $1 million to build. I don't want this to cost me $1 million to build because um, I'm broke. So I think before we're able to jump into this, I feel like we just need to set down some ground rules, some goals, and some time expectations. Now, before we start on anything crazy, let's lay down some ground rules on this huge whiteboard I have behind me. First, we are going to call this project Road to Robot. Hence the name of the YouTube channel. This is the project name. Now, first, day one, first off, we need to be able to build an AI. So, first things first, we're going to start with building a regular chatbot, just a regular chatbot like that. Something that I can input into a search and then I get a result. Next, we're going to make that voice automated. We needed to have a voice, we needed to be personable, have conversations, stuff like that. So we needed to be voice automated. Then I'm thinking, last step of day one, we need it to have APIs. I have no idea how to make APIs, how to transition APIs, or how to even use APIs whatsoever. So this one is going to be really difficult. It might take us a few days of programming actually to put in, but we have APIs, and this will be day one. So throughout the entire project, all of our accomplishments, all of our goals will be put on this whiteboard, starting with day one. Chatbot. We're going to make a chatbot. Then we're going to go to voice automation. And then at the end, hopefully, we're able to up, update an API. Let's have a goal of GPT 4.0. So now we have a solid outline of what we want, how it's going to work, and hopefully we can get started right away. So this is going to be the main recording setup for right now. We have VS Code right now. And please tell me if there's something better that I can use for just starting out with chatbot and then eventually, hopefully quickly transitioning out of chatbot to a real assistant. We're going to be using Python the entire time. If there's somewhere better that I can be coding Python freely, please let me know. But right now I'm just on VS Code. Um, so yeah, this is really going to be the main content of the channel. We're going to have time lapses of me coding, and then eventually we're going to have voiceovers and hopefully some actual projects, physical hardware. You're going to be able to see me actually code onto a motherboard, onto a Raspberry Pi, onto something, and hopefully when we start actually connecting things, I'll be able to connect Raspberry Pis and we'll show the hardware version of that. But uh, the main reason that we have VS Code is because everyone knows how to use it. It's easy to learn how to use. And hopefully, you guys can give me suggestions. Part of this channel, I want to be able to live stream me coding if I am at a roadblock or I'm just not feeling really motivated, feeling really lazy. It's a good way to keep me on track is if I start live streaming. You guys can join the live, see how to do this yourselves, and ultimately maybe give me some suggestions on how I can do this better, and maybe you just have a suggestion on what I should add to the assistant, and I really welcome that because the best way for me to grow is to get suggestions, is to talk it out with people. So yeah, I think that's about it for the channel. Just be on the lookout. We are going to be hopefully posting pretty consistently, maybe once or twice a week. And maybe if this really kicks off 3 times a week, so make sure to subscribe so you get notifications on when I post. You can start immediately watching shorts. Hopefully, I'm getting those up soon, and then we're going to have a lot of uploads frequently. So make sure you stay tuned with the video so you can stay in chronological order and don't miss out on anything. So let's get back to the desk. I think that's it. Honestly, I mean, we got a day plan for our next upload. So subscribe, click notifications to get notifications on when that video drops because it is going to be amazing. Okay, we're going to be filming the intro day one of the new project. So please have notifications on. You'll be notified immediately when I post that video and you guys can watch and be a part of the series. Um, Honestly, I've never done an outro before, so I have no idea how this works. I don't know if I keep talking or like if it's just going to cut out.